Welcome back to Mountain View Mesa. As you know, I'm Greg.
I'm Denali, and I own River Edge Pumpkin Patch in La Plata, New Mexico.
We've been given 3 weeks to turn this shed into...
That it work?
Yeah, we should probably get to work.
All right, let's go.
See what we did there? It's a gift shop for a pumpkin patch. Let's see how we did it. We're starting the electrical. Denali's here, she's the owner. By the way, I never explained what we're doing here. This is Denali, she's my sister-in-law. She hired us to fix this thing up. Denali, what are we doing?
This will be a ticket booth / gift shop for our pumpkin patch, River Edge Pumpkin Patch in La Plata, New Mexico. So you should come if you're in the area. We have this shed that came delivered. The outside exterior is all done, but the inside is just completely bare. The inside has no electric. We're gonna need electric for lights, heating, because it's gonna be in October. It gets very chilly when the sun goes down. And basically our vision is to have this bigger part be a gift shop. We're gonna have some shelves, hopefully. On the wall over here, we're planning on having some pegboard to hang up some like display items and things for sale. And the hope is that people will come in through the gift shop this way, buy tickets right here, a little table here, buy tickets from us, and then head out this door and then go into the pumpkin patch. We wanted lots of lighting. We wanted it to look bright and cute and country, but also
On a budget. A lot of these boxes were donated, wires donated, stuff like that. You decided where your boxes went.
Yes.
So these are just outlets, high and low, different areas. The yellow wire is it's a thicker gauge wire, so it can handle a lot more load. Up here, we have outlets as well. Those are gonna be a thinner gauge wire because all you're gonna plug into that, you told me, is maybe lights. So that's what the white wire is the lighter gauge or the thinner gauge wire.
But we do have a very strict deadline because we open the very first weekend of October. So
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Well, so far this project has been as we can build it. That throws us off. Nils and I have other jobs ongoing, but it sounds like we have to move some things around to make this work.
I saved this for you because I knew you could do it. But so far you're doing a fantastic job.
No, thanks. Electricity is going to come out of the building here, into the ground, and to a source of power that has been agreed upon that we're able to use. We're not going to show you that because that's private property, someone else's, but we will kind of show you how we're getting there. So Nils is going to put his phone away, and then he's going to take our measuring stick and measure. Nils is going to walk all the way to where we're getting power from, and we'll know how long of a cable we need to buy. Now that we've figured out where our power is coming from, it's time to install the outlet and switch boxes. We start by snapping chalk lines across the walls so all our boxes line up evenly. One line goes 14 inches up from the floor for the lower outlets, and we add another line at 48 inches for the upper ones. Denali is still figuring out the final layout for the gift shop, so to play it safe, we're adding plenty of outlets, high, low, even some outside, to cover all our bases. These little buildings are super cool, nice little cute shed. There are a few things, if you're gonna buy one, there's a few things to pay attention to. Like this window. First of all, this window doesn't have any trimmers, cripples. It's not framed in properly. Not that it has to be, but. And then not only that, but the header board isn't screwed into the king stud, or what would be a king stud if this was proper. So just grab yourself some screws, go through the whole building. I mean, there's a lot of that kind of stuff all the way around, and just fasten it together better than it is. So for example, in this one, I'll just put a couple screws up in here. That sucked it up nice and tight. And every time you do something like that, make sure you didn't screw up the operation of the window or whatever you're working on. Yeah, keep an eye out. Well, you keep facing away from the camera.
Well, camera makes me look fat.
That do any good?
Do it again. There we go.
Oh.
Now.
I gotta switch around now, don't I?
Okay, sure. You want to do it that way?
Good?
Yep. There.
Look at those holes.
I mean, that's like freaking beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Yeah,
That's so dang good. You're recording it up right now. There we go, nothing wrong with that. Other than whatever they're going to tell us in the comments. What'd you say? Why are you foaming? What are you? That's disgusting. You're disgusting. And this is not a tutorial. I'm not an electrician, but I understand it enough to do something like this. We're gonna walk through what's called a home run. This is 12-2 Romex, meaning it's 12 gauge, and there are 2 wires in here, plus a ground. The ground is the copper wire, it's bare. There's a white and a black, hot, neutral. And then the home run is this whole wire pack goes into this box, and it will plug eventually into one of these 20 amp breakers. It comes down here, and goes to various outlets, boxes, things that need to be fed power. And that one wire is the run that makes up the home run. Let's say we're gonna do these lights here. Well, we take this wire, jam it through here, and then we'll guide it, drill a hole through here, pop it up there, keep it out of the way so you can't see it when the walls are in. Run this wire to the various places where the lights are gonna be, down to a switch, back up to the next light, so on and so forth. And again, I'm not gonna teach you how to do it, it's just it's a fun project if you know how to do it, kinda. So luckily we have Nils here, who doesn't want to be on camera, but. This is the outlet. There's gold and silver and a ground. And I remember that the black wire goes to the gold because rappers wear gold and they're usually black.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a match.
That may not be appropriate, but that gets me by.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actors, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way.
I can't wait for all the electricians' comments to tell me how wrong this is. And then I'm just going to leave it like that for now. As you can see, these other ones, I'm just hooking them up for now. I'm going to do a final inspection before I hook it all up. I'm going to set Denali to work doing this now. Anywhere that these electrical cables are going to go through the studs here, I want to put one of these nail plates over that. Now the reason for this is so now that when we're attaching our drywall or we're going to use plywood, I can't drive a screw or a nail into this cable because this nail plate's here to block the fastener from getting to it. Now I'll try to avoid that. I'll try to have them use the screws that I want them to use that wouldn't be long enough anyways. You can't control all variables. There is no power to this right now. No power. So I was in no danger. Now it's onto these. I think for the sake of leaving extra, I'll wrap it up and under, but I don't like it, and I'd like to know what you guys think. Lights are installed, the Denali's at the ready, and there. Did it work? Oh! Lights. You kind of screwed the pooch on that, but that's fine. No. That's a good feeling. It's especially a good feeling when I'm not an electrician, and I did a lot of the work with a lot of help, by the way. There were some things I messed up on. We got it rectified. Shout out to those people that helped. But it's a cool feeling to have electricity work after you run it. Maybe unless you're an electrician and you're just used to it. We skipped a few things. As you can see, you saw in the video, we have insulation on the walls. We put plywood up as a finisher, and I think it looks great. That's the next video. Please stay tuned. And then after that, we have more things to finish up. The pumpkin patch is open, so come on down to La Plata, New Mexico. It's the River Edge Pumpkin Patch, but I'm not done. But it's done enough that we can be open and sell some things behind the camera there. I'll show you that to you after the last video, of course, or you can come see it yourself if you want to come down and visit. In the meantime, thank you for watching.